Hey guys, this is Megan Budway, founder of the Women's Ninja Association, coming to you from MLAB. We are about to start our elite rules for stage 2, which we will not be streaming live. So we will be starting with you guys in about 15 minutes on the live stream. So sit tight with us. Thank you so much. Now you should be able to hear me. Do we need to go start all the way over at the beginning?
You have time.
We have time. All right. We're going back to the beginning. Can we hear me now live stream? We should be able to hear now.
Are we going to restart?
I think we're going to restart. They couldn't hear anything that I just said. We love malfunctions. We've got time before our first one is at 7:15. So let's go back through. That was just a practice run for me to know what I was going to say before you guys could actually hear me. Yeah, it's always better, right? The camera is. Okay. Now that you guys can hear me, our runners are going to start here. They can use their feet on the stones, on the spinning lazy Susans to dismount here. Then this is a hands-only obstacle. They can only use the slots on the pop and hold butterfly, the top cliffhangers on this butterfly, and they can use the devil on the throwback. We'll dismount to this platform right here. From there, they have the slider. They're going to slide it down, land on this trampoline, use the trampoline drop, and this, I said this earlier, but you guys couldn't hear me. Because this is a special event qualifier, we are allowed to force moves. Even though we are working with WNL, we are allowed to force our moves, which makes the design more fun for us. So they must put the talon into the ring and make this dismount here. From there, they're starting on this red. They're using their feet on the skateboard, their feet on the roller, hands on and cradles, hands on this blue cliffhanger, feet on the carpeted area, hands on this bar, feet on the wall, on this cradle to dismount over to this purple. Then from here, they're starting up here. They can use this spinning disc. They can use this lache bar, this lache bar. They can use the truss to monkey bar over to this, which is their landing platform and starting for the next obstacle. From here, they will unhook this ring and they will boot scoot to the sky hook, which will drop when you grab it, and dismount forward to this gray block. Next, they're going to run over to this platform. They'll be doing a sky hook move, throwing to the snapback. This is another one of our forced moves. The ladies must throw and drop the other side of the snapback before they can dismount on this obstacle. 3 more obstacles left. From here, they're going to jump out to the TikTok, and they're going to be lacheing to the grip sling, grabbing this, building their swing up, dismounting to the gray here. And our last 2 obstacles, ladies are going to use a trampoline to get up to this trapeze. They must engage that silver bar. When they grab that cat, it will drop. Then they can use the black on the sides. They can use the cliffhanger as well to dismount forward. And then our final obstacles. Ladies are using the top of this butterfly, the cliffhangers, and they can only use the blue cliffhangers on this. They must pull the obstacle out, drop it, dismount over to, I have learned this box's name is Bertha, this big parkour box, and their buzzer is on the other side of the wall. This is a challenge course. That means that these ladies get 2 retries on their course. They have 2 lives essentially. If they have to retry 3 obstacles, they'll be out of lives. They may continue going for their time limit, but their run is done counting points after they get those retries. This is going to be a really fun course. We're excited to watch these ladies show us all of their strength that they bring to the table. We know it's going to be challenging, but I'm really, really excited to watch stage 2 tonight. So let's go check out our leaderboard from stage 1. Those are our elite ladies over there warming up. We're going to be checking out the leaderboard now. So our leaderboard overall currently, since we only have one stage, you'll see a bunch of zeros on there. Those zeros will be filled in with their stage 2 and their stage 3 placement. And again, the winner of the Women's Ninja Association comp here at MLAB Ohio is going to be determined by who has the lowest number of points. So the higher they place, the lower number of points they will have. Currently, we have Sydney Smith sitting in first from stage 1, followed by Savannah. Then we have Isabella, Jalisa, Riley, Ashlin, Claudia, Meline, Ruby, Sydney Yee, and Mina. It's going to be your leaderboard coming out of stage 1. Our run order is not based on stage 1. Our run order, it was randomized. All of our run orders this weekend will be randomized. So it doesn't matter how you did, you could still end up going first on the next stage. As our ladies are going through stage 2 tonight, we asked them what their favorite obstacle was in stage 1, if they participate in any other sports outside of ninja, and what their favorite ninja memory is. The audio cuts out anytime I mute my microphone. I have a wireless mic on me, and I am the main source of audio. So whenever you hear it cut out, that's when I mute the microphone. But I appreciate you guys letting me know that you can hear everything now in the chat, and hopefully it stays that way for the rest of stage 2. While you guys are here, go ahead and drop in the chat who you are here to watch, who your the most inspirational female ninja is to you guys. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out for our stage 2. We're going to be giving our ladies about 15 more minutes to warm up before the first runner because this is a long course. They will have 4 minutes on this course, 4 minutes to clear stage 2. All right, looks like in the chat, Mary is here for Mina G. Kane is rooting for Isabella, inspired most by Olivia Vivian. Me too.
Oh, yeah.
Me too. The first female stage 1 clear in WNL. Back when it was NNL. We're going to take a look again here at our leaderboard coming out of stage 1. These ladies are looking for first place, which is a $2,000 cash prize. Alongside our top 3 will qualify straight to WNL World Championships in June in Greensboro. Looks like we have another Mina G fan in the chat and rooting for Riley. We love to see it. Thank you guys so much for being here and hanging out. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors for helping to make this competition happen. Thank you to MLAB for hosting us this year, for Jen creating all these awesome courses for our ladies, and to Michelle for allowing us to be in her space this weekend. To WNL for creating another special qualifier, special event to get more ladies to Worlds. To NinjaWorks, who is our premier partner timing system with the Women's Ninja Association, for providing all of our results, all these awesome overlays you see, and especially for making them all purple to go with the Women's Ninja Association theme. Thank you to DGS. All of our first place winners will be getting a $200 gift card to DGS. To NSC, our elite ladies will actually be gaining points towards their power ranking in NSC here, which will help them next season having a better spot in those run order qualifier courses. Thank you to Sweathouse, Roadrunner, True Chalk, Pop and Hold, Duonamic, Commentator Ninja, Olo, and Friction Labs as well. And a huge shout out to Sam Farr for helping us with his beta break, making this live stream possible, making it look so professional. We would not have been able to do this without his help, so thank you so much. We've got Michelle in the live stream saying she's inspired by me. I appreciate you. Appreciate you and your support. If you have not heard the announcement yet, WNA is looking to expand in the 2025-2026 competition season. We are looking for 4 host gyms spread out across the U.S. to host your own WNA competition as a qualifier, and another gym to host a finals competition. If your gym is interested in hosting, you can scan that QR code in the corner right now, or you can head on over to our social media, fill out the document that we have provided, and we will be looking through those very soon. We've got about 6 minutes until Claudia, our first runner, will be taking on stage 2. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you for joining us this weekend. I see Go MLAB ladies here for Riley and Meline, and of course my MLAB fam. We love to see it. Thank you guys for joining us. Just a couple more minutes until our first runner is going to take on stage 2. Claudia is going to be first, followed by Ruby, and then Sydney Yee. We're trying to connect our Ninja Works back to our Wi-Fi real quick before we have our first runner step up. So hang tight. We will be with you guys shortly with our first runner today. Some of the coolest moments from this weekend so far have just been watching all of the ladies in the community bond with each other. Watching all of the daughters support their moms in the adult and masters division. Watching girls from different gyms hang out all weekend. It's been really cool to see everything bonding together. And that's honestly like a huge part of why I wanted to start the Women's Ninja Association, was to allow a space for ladies to just like enjoy each other's company and celebrate our unique strengths and capabilities as athletes. If we have any ninjas in the chat right now, shout out where you're from and where you train, and are we going to see you at WNL Worlds this year? We got Sam Fulsome, Isabella's #1 fan, in the chat right now. We love to see it. We love the support of men. We've got Kane repping Level Up. Catch me on the course and on the mic at World. Let's go, Kane. Level Up is when I did my very first WNL competition. I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I don't know, Sam, she's been pretty popular this weekend. All right, we are getting started with our first runner. Thank you guys for hanging on for a second while we get through this. This is our first runner. Claudia is going to be stepping up to stage 2. Claudia's favorite obstacle from stage 1 was, she says, the last one, which was that butterfly under grab move that these ladies had to do. And here we go. Claudia is off on our first balance obstacle, striding through no problem. Claudia is one of our taller athletes here on this course. Linking that dismount, sliding all the way through, stopping on that trampoline, which is okay. She gets the up for grabs move and dismounts off of that talon. Looking to attack the skateboard, onto the roller, leans out, which is a height advantage for sure in this run. Now on the parkour run, making her way through, clear on the box. Claudia used to play softball, but she says that she quit and ninja is her #1 sport. Going for a spin there instead of going around the side, she's opting for a different throw, but she still makes it. Now she's got a lache across this obstacle, no problem. Swinging her way through, she can use the truss to pull up to her dismount platform there. Now she's going to be doing a boot scoot up to that DGS sky hook. Takes a breath, sets herself up. Easy lache for Claudia, no problem on that one. Gets the dismount. Claudia is at 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Swinging through, looking for that sky hook. Nice float and soft landing on that. She must throw to the other side of this. Makes the drop, squeezes, and she is clear. 2 minutes and 9 seconds left. 3 obstacles left on this stage 2 course for Claudia. Oh, slips off of that grip. That thing is hard to hold on to. Claudia's favorite ninja memory was Worlds before she broke her back. Oh my goodness. And Ninja Fem last year, they came down to Orlando. The big group from MLAB came to our Ninja Fem competition. She's got to get up high, stay tight, and she makes it! This is the reason why we love the challenge course format, because it allows our ladies a second try on obstacles. She's got 1.5 minutes left on the clock. She must lache up to the top of the silver and drop this board down. Holds tight, keeps her feet up. She can now use the sides of this, but she has a big lache to make to that dismount. That thing will swing back with you. Makes it with a little bit of a crane on that platform. Claudia has 1 minute left on the clock and is at the final obstacle. First runner of the day on stage 2. She must use the top of the butterfly, those juggy cliffhangers. She can only use the cliffhangers on the next part of the obstacle to pull it back, drop it, and make the dismount. Just slips off. It looks like she lache'd really high on that. I'm not sure. Maybe she's pumped and it looked like her hands didn't really want to open off the top of that, but she gets another retry. Last obstacle, last retry on the course. She has 38 seconds remaining on the clock. Jumps up to that butterfly, starts her swing. She's gonna take an extra swing this time to make sure she can get to those cliffhangers. Slips right off. So close to the end. Amazing run from our first elite lady on the course. All right, now you guys can see the obstacle progress as well as the timer. Ruby running through the first obstacle here. Her favorite obstacle from stage 1 was the fidget spinner one. That's where we had our trapeze to our fidget spinner to the pop and hold butterfly on stage 1. Linking the dismount. Catches that talon, no problem. Taking a backswing to the box. Making her way across now in the parkour. Her favorite ninja memory, she says, is the 12 days of Christmas practice. That must be something that MLAB team did around Christmas, and I'm gonna have to ask her a little more about that. Looks for, instead of going around the side of that, she's going for a wide lâché and makes it no problem. Lâchéing to the next set of bars. She can use the truss and gets that dismount. She's on now to the boot scoot obstacle. She can use the truss to unhook that. She's got to lean back, jump back.
Let's go.
Legs up. And gets to that obstacle, no problem. Looking for that dismount, and it is a clear. On now to the sky hook snap back. Starting her swing, gets a nice back swing, floats no problem. Swinging a little crooked, she's gonna have to fix her swing before she throws. Going for a switch grip on this snapback. That is a pretty big drop when the girls throw over. Opts for switch grip, drops it no problem, and is clear. 2 minutes are left on the clock for Ruby as she takes on this TikTok obstacle. This grip that they have to lâché to is no joke, but Ruby makes it look easy, gets it first try. She's got to control her swing to dismount, and she is clear. 2 obstacles left at 1.5 minutes on this stage 2 course. Jumps up to the trapeze. She has to throw to the top of this cat and drop it down with her. Oh! Great spotting from Coach Ryan. She led a little bit too much with her feet, and her hands were really far behind her. She needs to kind of make sure they hit at the same time and lean that chest forward to pull back on that silver bar. Big swing. She's got to throw, and she gets it. Can she hold it? No problem. Our lighter athletes are going to have a little bit of an easier time with that obstacle. It's going to drop a lot slower with that 10-pound counterweight on the other side. Big dismount here for Ruby. She's got it. Puts her hand down just to make sure. 50 seconds remaining and 1 retry so far. So she has the time. She can retry, but she's got to get moving. Jumps up to those cliffhangers. She's got a lâché across now to the blue cliffhangers. Oh, and slipping. I tested this obstacle earlier. I can't imagine doing this at the end of a course, trying to catch those little ledges on the last move. Ryan's making sure the obstacle is reset perfectly for Ruby's final attempt. She's got 30 seconds left on this dropping lâché. And she squeezes it. Now it's going to drop back. She's going to pull it in her backswing. She pulls it back, holds tight. All she needs now is the dismount here to that parkour box. And we have our first stage 2 full clear. Miss Ruby has done it in 3 minutes and 47 seconds with 2 retries on our course, showing us that this course is possible to clear by these incredibly strong and talented elite female athletes. Let's take a look over at the leaderboard. That's going to put Ruby right now in first place for stage 2. Leaderboard overall, we'll keep updating as we go through and get more results. And we're already off on our next athlete. This is Sydney Yee. Sydney trains here at MLAB. She's 17 years old. Her favorite obstacle on stage 1 was the big butterfly. If you remember yesterday, the elites had to do that under grab. And she was just on that obstacle again, no problem. Sliding down that ring. Oh, just misses that up for grabs. Get to her second try, no problem. Again, that's why we love this challenge course format, because the ladies aren't done after their first try. They get another try on 2 of these obstacles. Looking for that parkour run, gets her foot out. All she has to do now is make that dismount, and she's got it. Sydney is also a track and field athlete. I'm interested to know what event she runs in track and field. She's looking so strong out there. Something just fell off. Not sure what it was. Tape maybe on her fingers. She's monkey barring her way through, using the truss to get to her dismount. On now to the boot scoot obstacle. Her favorite ninja memory was Ninja Warrior Season 16 Stage 1 in Vegas. She doesn't go for the boot scoot, but that's okay. She still makes it over and goes for that dismount. Stage 1 in Vegas has still something that's eluded me the past 16 seasons. Can't tell you how season 17 goes, but amazing that Sydney, her first years on the show, was able to make it to stage 1. Gets that snapback move, no problem, onto the dismount. 2:09 remains as she is about to tackle the last 3 obstacles on this course. Very powerful swing build up. Oh, slips right down. That grip is no joke. If you don't stay high and catch that in a locked off position, your hands will literally slip right down that cloth. She's got one more try on this obstacle, and this is also her last retry on the course. Oh, and her hands just slide down from under her. That is okay. She's gonna get to go out and try the last 2 obstacles. Not quite the trampoline jump she was looking for. It is a pretty big jump when you're eyeing it up from the platform. Gets it no problem, her second try. Building that swing up. I will say this obstacle is a little intimidating at first. She made it look easy. Comes up just a little short on that dismount, but she has one obstacle left that she gets to try. Let's see if she can conquer this last cliffhanger. Come on, Sydney, we got this. Jumps up to the butterfly. She's one of our shortest athletes here. Squeezes and hands just open up on that cliffhanger, and that's gonna do it for Sydney Yee. Thank you guys again for hanging out in the chat. We love seeing you guys root for all of our ladies as they take on this pretty challenging stage 2 course. All right, we've got Isabella Fulsome stepping up to the course next. Her favorite obstacle in stage 1 was also the blind grab butterfly, the last obstacle of stage 1. Linking that dismount, no problem, goes right away into the ring slider. Gets the up for grabs move, looking for that dismount, and that is a clear. Across on the skateboard, no problem, leaning forward, clearing, now she's onto our parkour. Isabella does not participate in any other sports. All in for ninja, she says. We can see that, how smooth she's running on this course right now. Incredibly strong athlete. Tons of championships under her belt. Clears on Ninja Warrior. She is definitely an athlete that I personally look up to in my ninja journey. She has 3 minutes left, and she's already onto that boot scoot obstacle. She's not pausing for anything. She knows going early that she's got to set a good pace on this course because she has some talented ladies coming after her. She says her favorite ninja memory is meeting her husband, Sam. That's adorable. No problem on that sky hook. Switching her grip to straighten her swing out. Big front swing. She's got to drop the other side of that snapback. She just floats up to it. No problem for Isabella. Building up the swing on that tick-tock, eyeing up that slippery grip. And slides right down. That's okay. She gets another try on this obstacle. Now she knows what it feels like. She knows how to set for it. She knows she really has to squeeze when she gets there. She's known for her grip. We know that she can make this. Eyeing it up, big push, squeezes, gets it, and gets that dismount her second try. I don't think these ladies realize how tough of a grip that is, especially when you're coming from such distance on that tick-tock. Lachey's easy cat grab, brings it down herself. So much control on that obstacle. Now looking for a big dismount here. No problem. She's got 1:45 left and one retry as well left on this stage 2 course. No problem on that last drop, and she is clear at 2 minutes and 34 seconds. That's gonna put Isabella Fulsome in first by over a minute clearing that course. We are jumping right away into our next elite runner. This is Mina. Her favorite obstacle was also the butterfly cliffs from stage 1. She is a wrestler outside of Ninja. She wrestles, I think, for her high school team. That's amazing. Her favorite Ninja memory was her first competition coaching. So I think she was one of the coaches here too at MLAB. Coaching at a competition is such a fun experience. It's one of my favorite parts of my job, coaching versus competing at competitions. It's just so great to see your kids be successful and with how hard they've worked. Stepping onto that roller, leaning right away to the wall. No problem there. Mina wants to give a shout out. She says happy birthday to her Aunt Tori. Happy birthday, Tori. Getting some advice from Claudia, who ran earlier. Looking for that dismount and a clear on the parkour run. Gets across. It's interesting to see a lot of our ladies that have trained here do the same technique on that obstacle. Lacheying across. She can use the truss here to get to her dismount. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock as she heads into this boot scoot. She still has all her retries left here too.
Come on, Mina. Confidence.
This obstacle was one of the most fun obstacles to me when we were testing. Oh, just misses. A little short. She's got to release a little later and drive those hips up off of that ring. But now she knows what it feels like, so we're hoping that she can get it with this retry. Unhooking that ring. Eyeing it up, jumping back. And opts to not boot scoot that time. Gets it without dragging her feet and clear. It's interesting with the challenge course to see the ladies try a different technique when the first time they do an obstacle doesn't quite work out for them. Going for that sky hook, floats it across. And she's got a lachey off of that hook, watching her backswing into the snapback. She has to lachey. This is a forced move for our ladies. They must lachey across and drop, and she's got it in a complete dead hang. I think my shoulders would rip out if I caught a snapback like that. She's got 1.5 minutes left on the clock as she gets onto our tick-tock obstacle. Claudia telling her she needs more swing to drive her heels. Lachey's up high, slips, immediately off. This has been a retry for a lot of our ladies tonight. This is definitely a crux point within our course. She's got 1:15 left, goes right away instead of resting here. Building that swing up. She knows what it feels like now. Let's see if she can really hold on to it. But Lachey's gets her foot out. Her foot does not touch the block or the mat. And she clears! Amazing save there from Mina. Wow. She was sliding right down there, stuck her foot out of reaction, and got it onto that block to save herself. Incredible awareness. Drops that cat grab down. She's got 33 seconds left on the clock. She's got to move if she wants to clear through this. Big Lachey grabs the stone, and that is okay. Hands are okay on our platforms, but she does have 20 seconds left, so she has got to move if she's going to make a clear on this course. The crowd is going crazy, cheering for her. 10 seconds left on the clock. Slips off, and she is out of retries as well on that. Amazing run, amazing saves by Mina. That's going to put her in 4th place on our stage 2 leaderboard. At the end, we will look at the overall leaderboard to see how our ladies have placed with a combination of stage 1 and stage 2. But we are on now to Ashlin. Ashlin is 14 years old. Her favorite obstacle from stage 1 was also the last undergrab obstacle. I think that was a fan favorite from all of our elite ladies. Great link technique. Wow. Great slider technique too, pushing her legs back, but opting to stop on that trampoline just to be safe. And on to the next obstacle. She does not do any other sports outside of ninja, and she is cruising through this course. Her favorite ninja memory was competing at NSC championships. Congratulations, Ashlin, for making it to championships at NSC. She is moving through, very smooth technique on these obstacles, great body control and awareness. One of the things I really like also about the challenge course is it gives ladies a chance to maybe go for a move. And, you know, if they're successful, then it's awesome. But also they get a retry in their back pocket if it doesn't quite work out for them. So it's really one of those moments where you can try something new on a course. Throws that snap back. Great float up. Just needs the dismount, and she is clear. 2.5 minutes left on our clock. Great build up on that tick-tock. Goes high, slides right down. If you don't clamp your hands down right away on that, catch it in a lock off and squeeze, you are sliding all the way down. Her timer has started. She's getting a little chalk, and she's going to be right back on that obstacle. Grabs really high on the top to make sure she's not going to slip off that time, and she is clear. 2 minutes left on the clock and 2 obstacles left on this course for Ashlin. Great build on that trapeze bar. Lachey's up, pulls that obstacle down, traversing her way across. That purple cliffhanger on the bottom is also in play for our ladies if they want to use it for the dismount, but that dismount is no problem for Ashlin. She has 140 here and 1 retry left on this final obstacle. She's in a really good position right now. Building that swing up, throwing across to the cliffhanger, squeezes, looking for that pull, drops it down. All she needs now is the dismount on this stage 2 over to that parkour box. Grabs that dismount, hits that buzzer, and that is another stage 2 clear for our elite ladies. That's going to put Ashlin in 2nd place right now. Not too far behind Isabella on the time either. Isabella clearing in 2:34 and Ashlin in 2:40. Up next, we've got Jalisa. Jalisa, 17 years old. Her favorite obstacle from stage 1 was also the last obstacle. Right now, she does OCR, the 100-meter and 400-meter races. She's also played soccer and basketball in her past. She's been competing in a lot of OCR around the world. If you check her out on her Instagram. Rolls off of that roller, but she gets a retry on this obstacle. Let's see if she can attack it this time. Eyeing up that step, leans out, gets it her second try, and she's moving on now to her parkour run. Cat grabs across, swings over to that cradle and makes the dismount. Jalisa's favorite ninja memory is every time that she's filmed on Ninja Warrior. She says it's an absolute blast. Lashang across, monkey barring her way through, using that chest to pull to her dismount. 3 minutes left on the clock for Jalisa on our boot scoot obstacle. Jumps back, great technique, floats up to that sky hook, one backswing, and she's off. Grabs a little bit of chalk before jumping out to that sky hook. I thought she was going to go for the link on that. Her hips were set so nice on there. Takes a couple swings, floats across. Throwing over to that snap back. She must drop the other side of this obstacle before she can move forward. Catches it in her face. That was a great throw. And on the platform for TikTok. Let's see if she can get this grip slip obstacle on her first try. Builds that swing up. Great technique. Eyeing that grip. Throws up high. Grabs it her first try. Looking for that dismount, and she is clear. 1:55 left, and 2 obstacles stand between Jalisa and a buzzer on stage 2. She is looking strong out here. A little bicycle kick in her backswing. She's got to throw up high on this. No problem. Leads out with 1 foot, drops the board, monkeying her way across for that dismount. This dismount is a little bigger than it looks here on stream for you guys, but she's got it. Falls forward, which is a fail for the last obstacle, but a clear for the first obstacle. So she is now out of retry. She must get this obstacle her first try in order to get that buzzer. Building that swing up, slips. Oh, she tries so hard to hold on to those cliffhangers, but her hands just slide down. And unfortunately, with that dismount off the previous obstacle, that was her last try on the last obstacle. But such a strong run out of Jalisa. Up next, we have our stage 1 winner. This is going to be Sydney Smith taking on stage 2. Sydney's favorite obstacle from stage 1 was also the last obstacle. I'm sensing a trend here. She is taking off out of the gate. She is the tallest athlete that we have here in our elite division, possibly in our entire weekend. Leans back, but keeps her legs up. I'm sure that's something that she's had to practice a lot with her height. She is moving through this course right away into that skateboard, attacking every single obstacle. Sydney does not play any sports outside of ninja. Her favorite ninja memory was winning speed at the Motive NSC. And if you have not seen her speed run, it was incredible at that qualifier. Using her long reach to get off of that lache, reaches right away. She doesn't look tired at all. She is just attacking this course. Monkey bars over to the sky hook, no problem. She has 3 minutes left, and she is already on the sky hook on this course. I mean, she's been on the course for only a minute, and she is up to this obstacle, drops it down, pulls right away to that dismount. 2 minutes, 45 seconds on the clock, 3 obstacles left for Sydney, no retries so far. Let's see if she can get this one her first try. Squeezes, slides down, but holds on. Now she's got to be able to make that dismount. And she is clear, crosses the plane. No problem. She must lâcher up to the top of this cat grab and drop it down. Great technique, tight arms, keeping her legs up so they don't drag the ground underneath her. She's gonna have to build this swing while bending her legs to make this dismount. And she gets it. No retries for Sydney. 2 whole minutes left on the clock. She's halfway through her time limit on the last obstacle right now. Taking a little bit of a rest because she knows that she has the time to. 1 obstacle stands between our stage 1 winner and a stage 2 buzzer. Getting some advice on the sidelines from Isabella, who's already run this course. Reaches up to that cliffhanger, building a big swing. She only can use the cliffhangers on the next obstacle. Throws high, grabs the vertical cliffhangers. No problem. Drops it down. All she needs now is this dismount, pulls through, and she is clear. No retries on this course at all. 2 minutes and 38 seconds. 4 seconds behind Isabella Fulsome's time, however. So that does put Sydney in 2nd place on stage 2. She was moving through that first half of the course. Amazing run from Sydney. We're moving right away to our next runner. Savannah is up on the course. Savannah's favorite obstacle was the diamond dash to ring slider from stage 1. She runs cross country and does OCR, which for those of you that don't know, she says it's like running and ninja combined. I actually got my start in ninja in Spartan races, but oh, her foot slips. She's got to retry that one. It's unfortunate when you have to use a retry early in a course, but she's not going to let it get to her. That red is the starting platform. She's got to step. Get to her 2nd try, no problem. Stepping across to that cat grab, great control. Looking for that dismount, no problem for Savannah. Savannah's favorite ninja memory was clearing the NSC hybrid course at Gravity this past season. That's an amazing feat. Very strong. Reaches, monkey bars into it. Gets the dismount. 2 minutes and 55 seconds remaining as she links over on that sky hook. I was waiting for somebody to do that. 1 big swing on that snapback. Lachey's across, floats it down. Pulls, takes another backswing on that dismount. 3 obstacles left here for Savannah. Building up on that tick-tock, eyeing up that slippery grip. Lachey's up high and dismounts. One of the advantages of being a later runner on a course is getting that beta from the other runners. Watching them, Lachey up higher, has really been successful, but also she's just got insane grip strength too. Lachey sticking a foot out, getting really close to that cat, pulling it down with her, looking for the dismount here. Toes back, pulls through, no problem. Lands on her feet even on that dismount. 1 obstacle remaining here for Savannah, and she does have a retry left on this course as well. It's a good place to be in. Goes to the vertical cliff, drops it right away. Insane backswing. Lachey's to the top of the parkour box, and she is clear. Wow. These ladies are making this stage 2 course look like an absolute blast out there, and they are crushing it right now. That's actually going to put Savannah in first place on our stage 2 with a clear in 2 minutes and 21 seconds, just ahead of Isabella. We have 2 runners left on stage 2. Up next is going to be Riley Porter. Riley striding her way across. I always love the different color glittery tops that Riley wears when she competes. She's got a nice blue one on today. That's definitely her signature. She is moving on this course, stops on the trampoline, gets that up for grabs, big pull, and is off to our balance obstacle. Pushing off that platform. She is also one of our shorter athletes, but she makes it through no problem. Parkouring her way across, splitting her foot. That's a very interesting technique, making sure that she doesn't miss that grab.
Yeah, you got it.
Lacheying to the sides of that spinning disc. Monkey barring her way across, setting her swing up. No problem on that lachey, looking for that dismount. I haven't seen any of the ladies yet go for that around the side of the spinning disc. Easy monkey bar here, pulls back and dismount on that boot scoot. 4 obstacles left. Big jump onto that sky hook, goes for a backswing. Easy lachey across, straightens her swing out, pulls away from that sky hook. She's got a lachey across, pops up, pulls it down, and big pull on her dismount. Almost falls into the TikTok, but is able to save herself. She's got 2:20 left on the clock. No retries yet for Riley. Riley's favorite obstacle was the butterfly reverse grab. She does track and field and rock climbing. Gets that no problem, that rock climbing grip you can see. Known as a really amazing grip and burnout athlete too. Her favorite ninja memory was Vegas in season 15 of American Ninja Warrior. Building that swing's got a lachey up, pulling it back down, dropping that board. Now we are eyeing up that dismount. She is one of our shorter competitors, so she's really gonna have to build her swing up and pull. Makes it look easy though. Riley has 1 obstacle left on this course with 1.5 minutes left on the clock and all her retries. Shaking it out, big jump up to those cliffhangers. She is a good grip athlete. Let's see if she can get this her first try. No problem. Lachey's to the vertical grip, pulls it back. All she needs now is her dismount for that buzzer. Lachey's over to that parkour box, and that is another clear on our stage 2 course. That's gonna put Riley in 5th place right now with a full clear. Amazing work. Shout out to our reset team that's resetting the course as we go, allowing us to jump right into our next runner. Our last runner of the night is going to be Meline. Meline was carrying chalk for Riley, so she's grabbing her own chalk before she steps up on that starting line. Grabbing a little bit of water too. There's our leaderboard overall. It's the same as before. I have to update it. All right, and our final runner here on stage 2 is going to be Meline. Meline trains at the Grips gym. Other than ninja, her favorite sport is bouldering. And she got a different page to fill out, which is awesome. It says, what is the silliest thing that's happened at ninja practice? She says she fell on her dog with a sad face, but he's okay, so. Parkouring her way across, no problem getting that dismount. On now to the spinning disc. Let's see what she goes for this technique. Goes for the link through, sets her hips back really nice, keeping that swing alive. Deschamps as far as she can to get right onto that dismount. On now to our boot scoot. Let's see what technique she goes for here. Goes for the boot scoot, monkey bar, pulls back right to that dismount platform. 2:50 remaining on the clock for Meline. Jumps onto that sky hook, takes a small swing, pulls hard over to that snapback, needs to drop the other side. Deschamps up, pulls it down, no problem. Takes one swing for that dismount. On now to our tick-tock and our slippery grip at the end of it. Big swing, eyeing up that grip. Deschamps to the top. Oh, and slides all the way down to the bottom, but is still able to hold on and clear her first try. I'm sure that doesn't feel great on your hands sliding down that. My hands hurt also just watching that. Big jump up to that trapeze. She has 2 obstacles left in this stage 2 course and all her retries left as well. Deschamps up, pulling down. Making her way across as she eyes up this dismount. Goes all the way to the edge, which is gonna make the board swing a little bit with her. But as long as she can pull and saves that dismount, great awareness, holding on to that block. Doesn't want to use a retry on that obstacle. 1 obstacle remains for our last runner of stage 2. Eyeing up that cliff. She has about a minute left on the clock. Big jump up. She can only use the cliffhangers on the next obstacle. Throws across, squeezes, drops it. All she needs now is the dismount. Makes the dismount and clear on stage 2 for Meline. Wow, phenomenal job. Let me know in the chat what you guys think of the stage 2 course. Personally, it looks like so much fun to run. This is gonna be our stage 2 leaderboard for you guys.
Everything was good. All right, elite.
Now we're gonna update our stage, or our overall leaderboard, and we can take a look at where we are at based on stage 1 and stage 2. Remember, the lowest amount of points is what you are looking for your placement. So it looks like Savannah is gonna be in first place heading into stage 3. First place on stage 2, second place on stage 1, followed by Sydney Smith, Isabella Fulsome in 3rd, Ashlin, Riley, Jalisa, Meline, Ruby, Claudia, Mina, and Sydney, rounding out. Tomorrow for stage 3, the run orders will also be randomized, and the points will be added together, placement on all 3 stages to determine who our elite WNA champion is. First place, $2,000 on the line for these elite athletes. We're gonna give them a little redemption time now on the obstacles. Shout out again to our sponsors. Big shout out actually first to Jen Sanders for the course design tonight. We had a lot of fun testing and seeing how things would work, and she really put her heart and her soul into creating this course for our elite women, and I think it really showed watching these women run the course, challenging them in just the right ways, the right difficulty, but also showing them that they are capable of overcoming these insane obstacles and clearing a challenging stage 2 course. Thank you guys for all of your shout outs and encouragement in the chat during this course. We love the feedback. Anything that you guys can give us, we really appreciate. Just as a reminder for you guys, we are looking to expand the Women's Ninja Association for the 25-26 season. If your gym is wanting to host a WNA comp, we are looking for one per region. We want 4 qualifiers and 1 finals location. If you scan that QR code that's on the screen, or you head over to our social media, our website, you can apply in the doc that we've set up. Fill out the form. Tell us why you would be a good fit to host a Women's Ninja Association female only ninja competition for the ladies. All right. So our ladies waving at the live stream here. That's going to do it for tonight, day 2 of our Women's Ninja Association comp with our elites taking on stage 2. Shout out to Jen for the incredible passion she put into this course. I personally think this is like the most fun course to watch. Great challenges for our ladies. Like, tell us a little bit about like what went into designing this course.
So we obviously have been planning this for months and months, and it honestly, when we were setting it up, I was so unsure. I was like, oh, I really hope this, because we tested bits and pieces of it, and I was like, I really hope this strings together and not too hard. And I test ran it, and it felt good, but you never know. You never know what's going to happen.
You never know.
Like, there could be really smooth runs, or there could be hiccups, and I think it was just right. The grip sling was such a good decision.
That
it made it
grip
so
sling
exciting.
right there. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Some of the saves of the ladies sliding down. Who was it that like stuck the foot out? Like
Mina.
Yeah. What a great save by Mina.
Yes, and like just the last line was just so fun to watch.
Yeah.
Too. Like, oh, it was so good.
Yeah, we appreciate all you guys hanging out today. We are going to shut down the live stream. We'll be coming back tomorrow around what, 8 a.m.?
Yeah.
For our kids, stage 2, we'll be doing stage 2 all day, followed by a grand finale at the end of the night for Elite Stage 3 to determine the WNA champion to get that $2,000 cash prize.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks,
See you guys
guys.
tomorrow.